Okay, so welcome back. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to graph a function, a logarithmic function. So we're going to do an example. Okay, so the example is I have f of x log base 3 of x minus 2. Okay, so the first thing I notice is I'm subtracting 2. So this is going to be a horizontal shift because I'm inside the function, and it's going to be a horizontal shift to the right because I'm subtracting off 2. So, I know that the parent function for this, right, log base 3 of x goes through these 3 points, right? So it has to go through 3 comma 1. Oh. 1 comma 0 and 1/3 comma negative 1. Okay, that's what the parent company goes through. But since I'm subtracting off 2, I'm going to what? I'm going to add 2 to all of the x values here. Okay? Why? Because I'm moving to the right. Because I know that the parent company goes through 1, 0. Well, in order for this function to be 0, I know the argument has to be 1 because I know at 1 is going to give me 0. The log of 1 is 0. Okay? So I know that if, in order to have 1 in here, I have to have a 3, right? So what happens? When x is 3, that's how many units? 1, 2 units shifted to the right. So again, if you're unsure, use what you know, check, okay? And say, okay, well, I know for the parent company, it crosses at 1 comma 0. So when x is 1, when the argument is 1, I know the log is 0. So what would happen, well, how do I get 0 in here? Or excuse me, 1. How do I get 1 in here? Well, x would have to be 3. Well, where's 3? Right there. 2 units to the right. Okay? So there's my verification. So I'm going to have this is going to move to 3 comma 0. And of course, this is going to move to 5 comma 1. And this one is going to move to what? Well, it's going to be 1/3 plus 2, so this is going to be 2/3, 2 and 1/3, comma negative 1. And so now those are the points I'm going to plot. So 5 comma 1. Oh, let me extend this. So 5 comma 1 is going to be right about there. And then 3 comma 0 is right here. And 2 1/3, which is going to be 2 1/3, which is going to be right about there, and negative 1. So we're right about there. Now, what also shifts to the right? The asymptote. Right? So the vertical asymptote is going to be located at what? X equals 2. Okay? So the vertical asymptote is going to be at x equals 2, so I'm going to draw that. Okay, there's the vertical asymptote. And I'm going to draw, now that I have everything sketched, now I'm just going to connect the dots with a nice smooth curve. So I'm going to do this. Now, what's the domain? Well, the domain of this function is what? It's going to be from 2 to positive infinity, and the range is all real numbers. Negative infinity to positive infinity. And that's it. That's all we had to do to graph this thing, is use the characteristics that we know and do that. So next we'll talk about vertical shifts. Have a great day.